Hello, and welcome to Silicon Valley Girls That Love to Chat Over Tea. I am Gloria.
And I'm Rosetta.
And welcome to our latest talk. Today we have the pleasure of drinking Rubio's Parfum Citrus Tea.
It's a citrusy tea, and it's by which, and the brand is Daman.
Daman.
It's a French brand, and it's citrus.
It's very lovely. Cheers.
All right, cheers. And did you notice? Did you notice
the walls are not purple? Did you notice things look a little different?
Yep.
That's because we're taking our show on the road. We're going to have some fun.
We're going to diversify and get out of the office and into another location.
Yes. And today we have the pleasure of being at the Silicon Valley Capital Club in one of their conference rooms. So it's just an opportunity to get out and about.
And we've been discussing, Gloria and I, we're going to take the show on the road.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to be doing other chats live outside, and we're going to be reviewing, what did we say, different tea places, right?
Yes. Rosetta just shared with me that Lisa's Tea Treasure is back. It used to be in the prune yard right next to Hobie's for years, and then it shut down. A lot of places had to leave because the rents were just astronomical. And you were saying that it's back. Where is it at now?
It's back, and prune yard is in downtown Campbell, by downtown Campbell, and it is back again in Campbell. Nice. On Winchester Boulevard.
Nice. So that is one of the upcoming places that we'll be checking out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. So today, I thought we'd kick it off with a little bit of drama. So we're going to start with the drama and we're going to work our way from there. Okay, spam calls. I have never disliked anything as much in my life as I do spam calls. Initially, the spam callers would call the landlines or your home line, and that was bad enough. And recently, they've hit a new level. So my sister tells me that her cell phone is calling itself. So it says incoming call from her phone number to her phone number.
Really?
She got 23 calls in a little over half an hour. Now, I understand that, our government is busy doing other things. However, these people need to be put in jail because this is ridiculous. A cell phone calling itself.
Wow, that's ridiculous. I have had people call me and I look at the number. The first 3 digits, not the area code, are the same as my first 3 digits of my cell phone.
Yes.
Yep. So I used to pick up. I said, okay, Campbell, let me pick it up.
Right.
When you pick it up, it goes straight to telemarketing.
Yes. So that's not going to happen anymore.
Sorry, I thought someone was coming into our room.
That's not going to happen anymore because what I have found is that if it has the prefix of my phone number,
right,
I don't answer it.
I don't anymore either.
And initially I thought, oh, okay, you're just a rude person. I'm just going to block you. I was blocking, like 20 calls a day. And I'm like, okay, is there a capacity of how many calls that can be blocked?
I'm just blocking, going down the list of people that call block.
So I really feel sorry for some of, say like if you had a particular vendor and they were running a special sale and they wanted to let you know about the sale and they tried to call you, you'll never get it because you're so frustrated with the block calls, you're just not going to answer.
It's really, it is sad because it's like crying wolf, right?
Yes.
It's doing harm to people that are really, truly trying to get through to you.
I tell you, it's just a big mess. Now, I have been told that our government has given the telephone carriers the ability to do something about it. I just don't know how long that's going to take. However, they better hurry up. I also heard there's an app, and this app, like if you call the number and you are a spammer, then what the app does is it calls you back.
Yeah, I've heard of that app as well.
And I hear it becomes a nuisance. So then that will get them to block you from their list.
Yeah, I have to try and remember what the name of that app is. But if any of you watching know that app,
Yes.
comment below because I need that app.
Yes, we both do.
Yeah.
Please comment below. So recently, I think it was over the weekend, Ariana Grande happened to be in Chicago at Barbra Streisand's concert. And Barbra Streisand had her come up and join her. And the two of them did a duet, No More Tears, Enough is Enough, which was made infamous by the wonderful Donna Summers. And Ariana, so first thing, Barbra Streisand post to Ariana, you know, something like, you know, oh, you're so cute and so sweet. And then Ariana, she's just like, oh my God, this is the most fantastic thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. And it was just really, really beautiful to see the young girl with the legend.
The legend.
Yes. So that was really,
well,
really
I'm
interesting.
sure, because if I was a singer like Ariana Grande, that's someone that, you know, next to who are the other legends that you'd want to sing next to?
Oh, like Patti LaBelle.
Whitney Houston.
Yes.
All the
Aretha
legends, Diana Ross.
Yes.
So you know, Barbra Streisand is the one of the legends as well.
Yes.
I'd be excited. I'd be ecstatic.
I know. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, did you also realize that Heidi Klum got married?
Yeah, she got married this weekend. I did not know that she was going to get married until I saw it on TV.
Yes. I mean, the wedding dress appeared to be a traditional wedding dress, and it was a white wedding dress. However, the thing that got my attention was the beautiful dress she put on after she said I do. And it had like a panel going down the front, but it had see-through fringes on the side. So you saw lots of skin.
Beautiful. Well, Heidi Klum has not aged a bit. I love her. Well, I loved her when she was doing America's Got Talent as one of the judges. And she's good. I like her. And she did another show, right? She was in Project Runway or something.
Yes. And she did a great job with that. She did a great
job with that. And then now she's doing a show with the other guy, spin-off. Well, it's their own show with Tim Gunderson. Is it Gunderson?
Okay, yeah.
I forget his last name.
Tim Gunn. Yeah.
Well, that's it, Tim Gunn. So they're doing their own show now.
Nice. So all of that was just really, really wonderful. You know, we always try and do a little Wendy Williams. How you doing? Wendy is actually off until I think it's like the first or second week of September. And before she shut down everything on Friday, she told everyone that when all of this stuff that came out about her husband and all the things going on in her life, she took some time off. And while she was off, she had guest hosts. And Jerry O'Connell was one of the guest hosts. Well, Jerry O is going to have his own show.
He's a nice guy.
He's a really nice guy, and he loves him some Wendy Williams. Let me tell you.
He does a good job on hosting, because I've seen him host when on, what is that show, Kelly Ripa show?
Yes.
He's actually been
I thought he would have been. I mean,
yeah.
I know a lot of people love Ryan Seacrest, and Ryan's doing a great job. I just love the fact that when Michael Strahan left, he was like up for like the possibility of becoming her co-host before Ryan hit the scene, and then they figured out how they could multitask. He could do his show in the basement and things like that. But he is just such a sweet guy. So Wendy is actually producing his show.
And when is this airing?
It's going to be in her time slot of 10 a.m. on Fox here in the Bay Area. And then it comes on in the evening. I just think it's wonderful that she is, you know, like she said, someone gave her a hand. She wants to give him a hand. And I hope it'll stick. Because he's so kind, and he has such a beautiful wife.
Yeah, we'll wait to find out, and we'll see, and I'm going to tune in, and we'll keep you posted what we think.
Yes. So the first show is Monday, September 12th. So if you're around, check it out. And comment below and let us know what you think about it.
Yeah, and that is, again, September the 12th. And his show, again, is going to be called?
The Jerry O
Show.
Yes. So that should be a lot of fun. So the next thing that we thought we would do is every time we get together, we're going to try and share a little information. So we'll have Rosetta do a little health item, and then I'll try and do something, about makeup, cosmetics, etc. Since I'm just kind of springing this on her a little bit, I'll go first. So for today, my makeup item is read the ingredient list. Do not just go and buy something because it's $5. Just because something is $5 doesn't mean that it can't do $100 worth of damage to you. It is important that you read and you understand the ingredients. I have this thing which will tie into Rosetta very closely. Which is weird, I can't drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant, I guess. However, I can eat ice cream. I can only eat certain ice creams. So what I do is I read the label. And if I'm reading the label and it has more than 5 ingredients, I just put it back. So I'm a Haagen-Dazs girl because Haagen-Dazs is, vanilla, sugar, cream. Can't get much simpler than that. And as a little girl that was raised in the South, I have, had to get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning and go milk the cow. And when you milk the cow, the reason that I like natural things like butter instead of margarine, if you churn the milk, these little curds will rise, and that's the butter. So I know that cycle of natural impurity because I've seen it myself. So when you read instructions or directions or ingredients and your gut says, I don't know about that, Google it, Bing it, do whatever you use to look the information up, because I promise you, a well-informed decision is the best decision, especially in the world of makeup and cosmetics.
That's very, very true. Thank you for that little piece of education, Gloria.
Yes. And now,
yes, that goes hand in hand with reading ingredients on packaged foods. It's so important. So the first thing you have to look at in packaged foods is not the nutritional label, it is the ingredient list. And when you look at the ingredient list, the very first ingredient on that list is what is in there the most. So there's a whole list, and if you look towards the end, it says whatever, like sweetener, or what do they usually say towards the end, like coloring and stuff.
Right.
That's in there, but it's the least because it's towards the end of the ingredient list. So if you read sugar as the first ingredient, that's going to be the most in your product that you're buying. And like Gloria said, she doesn't like to buy products that have more than 5 ingredients.
Right.
I like to say anything more than 10 ingredients in food is too much because it's ridiculous. And one quick tip, if you read in the ingredient list, it says natural flavors. That does not mean that there are natural flavors. The reason why they don't list everything that makes up the natural flavors is because they're allowed to put whatever they want and group it under natural flavors. And that could be anything from preservatives to artificial colors to chemicals. I don't know what they put in there, so you have to be careful. When it says natural flavors, do not buy the product.
Yes.
Because anything can be put in that. They group it together. It is not necessary. The FDA or whatever, the health department does not, the government doesn't say that you have to list everything when you put natural flavors.
Right. Right.
So hopefully you learned something new today.
Yes.
Please, when you go to the grocery store, read the ingredient list.
Yes.
10 or more ingredients are too much, and maybe later on in another chat I can talk about specific ingredients we have to avoid.
Yes.
But if you don't know what the ingredients are or what they mean, like Gloria said, please get out your phone and Google the ingredients so you exactly know what it's doing for your health.
Yes. I used to go to the grocery store, and I'll admit, I was an in and out person. I would go in, I would get what I was looking for, and I was out. And I used to go to stores that I paid a higher premium, thinking that I didn't have to worry about the ingredients. And so one day I had picked up some chips, and it was like for sort of like a potluck. That's the word. My brain is going a share thing. It was for a potluck. And so what I did is I put the chips in a real pretty bowl, and someone said to me, they go, "I can't believe you Miss Purity." And I was like, "I'm not Miss Purity." And they go, "Well, we don't mean it negatively. We just know that you like quality natural products. These products are made with canola oil." And I was like, And they said, And I said, no. I bought these at a place. I mean, I paid like almost $6 for this little bag of chip can. Well, the next time I went to the grocery store, I went back in the store and it had canola oil. And canola oil is a man-created oil, not an inert, like from crunching nuts.
Right. It's actually highly processed canola oil, but there are ingredients that have canola oil, but it says expeller pressed.
Yes.
So expeller pressed is actually the process in which they make it. They don't use heat.
Yes.
So that is better for you. That's a better alternative.
Right. And that's kind of why we wanted to bring it up, because, canola oil gets the rap that it's all bad, and it's with anything, it's knowledge is power. So we hope that you will take the opportunity to learn. Like I said, I used to be in and out, 10, 15 minutes. It takes me 2 hours in a grocery store now, because I know what I want, and then I have to read all the labels within that genre, and then I pick the best one that I can for my family, because their health is very, very important. One of the events that we're going to do in the future, we are both challenged by family members having sugar sensitivity. That's what I call instead of diabetes, because in the South they never say they have diabetes. They go, "Oh, my sugar's acting up." It's the same thing. And one of the things that we both are very, very passionate about is that with knowledge, you can shift what's going on with your body health-wise without always taking medication. So every now and then we'll try and throw in some things that we have learned supporting our families and ourselves to just make sure that we are sugar conscious. Because I always thought, like, there's sucrose and all this, and I was like, what are all those? And they're like, well, some of them are natural and some of them are not natural. So this is something that Rosetta is very, very passionate about. So we'll kick the tires on that a little bit more.
We will talk about that in a future chat that we have.
Absolutely. Now, to end our talk of the day, we're going to talk a little bit about some eye candy. We both had the pleasure of going and seeing Hobbs and Shaw over the weekend. And we both truly, truly enjoyed the movie.
Enjoyed it. It was very good.
Yes. We're not going to try and do any spoilers or anything like that. I just was impressed with The Rock. I liked his acting. He does, you see it in the previews where he has like a sarong around his waist, and him and the guys, and they're doing this tribal, process.
That was the best part of the whole movie.
I almost started crying. It was just, you could feel the love. There are people in the movie that you don't know that's in the movie because they're not on any of the advertising. So that was really good. Idris, oh my God.
I love him. He's good looking. But in this movie, I did not like him. And that's a great actor for you.
Yes.
Because if you can really get into your character.
Yes.
And every woman loves Idris Elba, but they do not like him in this movie.
Nope.
He's doing his job.
Yes. The black Superman left us all going, ugh, really?
He's still good looking though.
And Jason, oh my God. I really, really love him a lot. And, he always relate him to, he's a great, and if this is not his talent to drive cars, he gives the illusion that he is a great driver. And I enjoy
the
watching
dialogue between Hobbs and Shaw, I have to say, was funny.
Yes.
Kind of hilarious, the banter back and forth.
Yes. And the one-upsman of each other. There were things that they would do. The other thing, if you haven't seen it, my recommendation is make sure that you stay until the lights come on, because they roll the credit and then they do a little cameo, and then they roll some more credits and they do another little cameo, and then they roll some more credits, and just before the lights come on, after the soundtrack, they do another little something. So there's lots going on after the major component of the movie. So we think that if you haven't seen it and you do go, you will really, really enjoy it.
Yes, you will really enjoy it a lot. And I'm looking forward to the next one.
I am too. I haven't talked to anyone who's not excited about the next movie. So
I have actually heard people say they don't like the Fast and Furious franchise.
Right.
But with this one, they really like it.
Yes. I always wondered what they were going to do. And to me, one of the best ones was when they paid tribute to Paul Walker, because for a young man portraying a race car driver to lose his life sitting in the passenger seat of a race car, it was just really, really almost too much. And the loss, you could feel and see the loss of the crew. So that was really interesting. There's a girl in the movie, Hobbs and Shaw, and she girl power.
She's cute.
She really is.
Yeah.
So it's you know, and like her mother, you don't know anything about her mom. There's just things in the movie that you're like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. So we hope that you will get the opportunity to check it out real soon, and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comment below and let us know what you think.
Yes. So it's been an interesting talk today, our first on the road. This has been a lot of fun.
Away from the purple.
Yes, I know all you see is purple walls. So now we have some beautiful gold walls, and who knows what color they'll be the next time.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in, and don't forget to comment below and give your feedback on our chats, and please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell notification so that whenever we post any chats you get notification. And remember to always keep smiling. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye. See you next time.